This is a cock bird that won money last year in the same race that hen was in. Is not related to those birds. This is a CBS cock bird. It is a black diamond bloodline.
Kamusta mga kalapatis, mga kabarako? So, ayun, nagbabalik ulit tayo. At kung bago ka sa ating channel, go and hit the subscribe button. At kung nagbabalik ka naman, welcome ulit sa mga walang kwenta nating vlog. So, ayun, andun pa rin yung pimples natin mga kalapatis, hindi pa rin natatanggal. So, ayun, ang topic natin for today mga kalapatis is yung mga matulungin nating mga club. So, may pipick upin tayong mga kalapati ngayon. So kilalanin nyo sila mga kalapati. So by the way mga kalapati, shoutout nga pala kay Vincent. So si Amazing Grace Loft, yan, supportahan nyo yan. Siya yung tumulong sa akin para makamit yung route na to. So ayun mga kalapati, ang nangyari nga pala, so gusto kong sumali sa club race namin, kaso nga lang wala akong enough na young birds. So ang ginawa ko, tinext ko yung president ng club namin. Sabi ko na, hey man, I wanna join to the club race so bad. Sabi ko, so sabi niya, hey man, let me know what I can do for you. I can text the members and we'll see if they're gonna help you out. So yun nga, after 30 minutes mga kalapatis, tinext na nila ako agad. Sabi nung isa, sabi niya, hey man, I got 3 birds available right now. If you wanna pick it up, come stop by, sabi niya. So ayun, yun yung pupuntahan natin ngayon. At antabay lang kayo dyan kasi, you know, ipapakilala ko sa inyo kung ano yung mga nakuha natin mga kalapate. So ayun, standby lang kayo dyan, balik ako. So ayun mga kalapate, mga kabarako, nagbabalik ulit tayo. Tapos yun, andito na pala tayo sa ating destinasyon. At syempre, mapapasabag tayo ngayon sa pag-i-English. So tara, samahan nyo ako. And then na-ask ko na rin pala yung bibisitahin natin, ang pangalan niya si Jerry. Sabi niya okay lang daw mag-vlog. So pero mamaya na tayo mag-vlog. Siyempre kikilatisin muna natin bago tayo mag-vlog. Siyempre nakakaya naman. So tara, samahan niyo ako mga lapatis. Standby lang kayo dyan. What's up guys? So we are here right now at Jerry's Loft. And where he's gonna show us what's his best birds right here. So he's here right now. Jerry, introduce yourself to them, and then let's see what kind of birds you have.
I am Jerry Hollingsworth of Hoosier Boys Loft, and I started off with birds when I was 13. I'm 41 years old. I've had this bloodline for quite a few years now. They've won money in the races I've sent them, so I'm going to show him what they feel like and what they look like.
All right, so let's go guys. We're gonna see and we're gonna touch whatever what he has over here. So let's go. So what are you trying to get right now, Jerry?
These are their babies that they're feeding right now. There's a blue bar with a white flight.
Ooh. And what's the bloodlines of their parents?
This bird here is a bird that I do not know what the background is as far as this goes. I can tell you that the bird had won a guy money when it was raced in my loft. The guy doesn't fly pigeons anymore. Told me to keep the bird, and it made it up to this cock bird here.
Which one is that? Is that the hen?
That was the hen. This is the cock bird.
Alright, so which one is this, Jerry?
This is a cock bird that never been out of a loft. He is an old bird. He's been in my loft probably a good 10 years. A girl showed him in 4-H. He had never been out. The bird got loose at 4-H. The next day showed up on the loft.
Nice.
Never been home.
Oh my
So
God.
ever since then, I raced this bird. This is a mealy cock bird. You could tell it has a black speck in the feathers. That determines that it is a cockbird. Now some mealies do not have it, depends on the genetics. But this one here will throw mealies or silvers, and I'll show you some of their siblings, and I'll go from there.
So I guess that's one of your best breeders right there, because you
This is
told
one
me.
of my best breeders. This pair right here has bred me several money winners.
Awesome.
And different races that I've sent, and stuff like that.
Dang, so you have some great birds out here, man.
I have decent birds. Those two are probably the ones I can guarantee has won me money is out of this pair. Their parent, they're one of their siblings that was on my race team as a club bird would be the blue bar.
That's what came out from the.
This is one of the babies off of them.
Oh, that's a good one.
This is a good one. It's raced as a young bird in 2017, 2018, and 2019 as old birds, and it is here to stay. It is now a breeder. This is a cockbird directly off of that pair.
And what those birds gave it to you? What kind of award or accomplishments that they did to you?
This bird has been first on a couple races, several races. This bird will be the first one in my loft. I'd have to go back on in the club database to get the exact placings on this bird, but it has won and done very well with the races that I've sent it to as a club bird.
Awesome, man.
Like that. You're welcome to handle this bird. This is not a small bird, and I will tell you it is not small.
Yep, it's actually a big one, guys.
That's a medium-sized bird.
Dang. So mealy crossed to unknown lines, I guess, because you don't know what the lines of that. This is what it looks like, guys. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna let it go. And he got some eggs right there. And pansin ko lang mga kalapatid, so kung mapapansin nyo, yung loft niya medyo madumi. At sabi niya sa akin kanina, it's okay. Kasi nga daw, hindi naman nakukuha kung gaano kalinis yung loft mo. So what you got now, Jerry?
This is a full sister to that cockbird I just showed you.
So
Off
you
the
got
same pair. This was from last year. It was sent on a 350-mile race. The bird came back on a 350-mile race. However, this bird did not win money. But it did race and come back on a 350-mile race. It is off of that same pair.
Which one loft race is that?
This was the Banks of the Wabash Challenge.
Awesome.
Great race to fly if you ever do. It's a great race, tough competition. The handlers are excellent, and it is a tough course. So if you got good birds, that's where you want to send them if you think you got good ones.
Yep. Mealy crossed to unknown. Left.
And this turns out to be a silver.
There. That's really good, man.
Very pretty bird.
And that's a hen one?
This is a hen. It's got a pearl eye. For the people that like the pearls.
Awesome. That's a great bird.
It is a nice bird. This is a cockbird that won money last year in the same race that hen was in. It is not related to those birds. This is a CBS cockbird. It is a black diamond bloodline, if anybody knows those. CBS is black diamonds.
Where's that bloodline came from?
CBS, Continental Breeding Station Loft.
Oh.
That's where the parents came from originally. I bred the babies, and this is the cockbird, and it won around $599 is what this bird won me last year in that race. So it's got the bloodline, and it will do what it needs to do.
Awesome.
This little guy is a tame bird. It's a pet. It will never fly outside the races and stuff. It's called a model, and it will. It's been hand fed most of the time.
Awesome. Hey Jerry, so I kind of figure your loft is kind of a little bit of poop right here. What do you do to keep them healthy with this kind of loft? Can you answer that with my blog, or is it a secret? If it's a secret, we will respect it. But if not, if you can show it to us,
it's natural. These birds have got as natural health as possible. I do not medicate a bird unless it needs medicated. If it's sick, it's sick. I'll figure out what it is. Then I will medicate. As of right now, these birds, I've not had any die of any sickness. They get wormed about every 3 to 6 months. If they need it before then, they will get a worm tablet. But other than that, they get
very healthy, huh?
Water. You can feel these birds. You can tell they're healthy.
Yes. So,
they're
guys,
not in bad condition just because the loft may have a bottom that's got poop on it. These birds are healthy.
Yeah. So
They're not in poor shape.
I touched some of the birds a couple minutes ago, and yes, guys, I can tell you guys they're pretty healthy, and their body is pretty good. So what you got there, man?
This is a cockbird that flew in 2017 as a young bird. Flew all series. Flew in 2018, and it flew in 2019 as well as an old bird. This bird was sent to a 350-mile race as an old bird. First bird clocked in a club race and won the 350-mile race, and this was number 1.
Is it on the club race?
It is on a club race.
Nice.
This bird is out of Gannis bloodline.
Gannis? Mike Gannis?
Absolutely, it's out of his bloodline.
So if you guys know, Mike Gannis is one of the famous fancier in US.
This black hen.
That's a hen?
This is a hen.
Dang, looks like a big hen.
This bird was a bird of Rondisher. He is from Illinois, and this is a black widow bird, bloodline out of black widow, which again goes back to Mike Gannis.
Nice. Is there any award that you got from her, or
No, she was flown as a young bird in 2017. Lost her tail feathers before I could finish her out on the young bird team. Then she flew as an old bird team in 2018 and 2019, and again flew very well. Came home as old bird team. There's another bird in here. I don't see it, but it's also out of Black Widow, and it's a cockbird.
From who? From Mike Gannis. Is it that one right there?
Nope.
That one.
This is one of my older birds.
Yan guys, oh, ang ganda. Mga healthy pa.
This is a blackbird. It goes back to a reduced pair of birds that I messed around with a few years ago. I got pedigrees on them. This bird is a pedigree cockbird. Right now, he's a 2015 bird. He's made it to that model hen down there. And right now they got 2 eggs, and his body feels like crap. I will be honest, his body does feel like crap. This bird never does feel good, but he races excellent. His babies race good.
So, question. So I have a bird like that as well. They got that V shape in there. You said that bird doesn't have any problem.
Not at all.
why they have that kind of body? I mean, I'm not pretty sure about it.
It depends on the bloodline. Some bloodlines will have a more slender kill, a sharper kill, feel like crap.
But they fly good.
But they fly good. I sent two birds back to back out of a pair that literally felt like crap, like you wouldn't even think they would fly.
Yeah.
Their young felt just the way they did. As a young bird, they felt pitiful. A good friend in Indiana flew these birds for me in the BOW challenge race and won me money with these birds. His name was Russ Osmond, and he personally flew these birds, and they became some of his best that he flew. Talked highly of these birds and so forth. Their parents are in here somewhere, but I don't know exactly where because I haven't went through them. I just know these are my old fly team plus whatever I wanted to keep.
I gotcha.
I've got different birds, different colorations.
That's a good thing to know, guys, because I have one bird that has a V shape, and I've been trying to keep it healthy and try to find out what's wrong with it, but I guess it's a bloodline, I guess.
Could be the bloodline. This is an Andalusian bird, cock bird. It flew in 2018 as a young bird, 2019 as an old bird. Flew every race, comes home, decent shape.
Club race?
Always flown in a club race. They've always flown very well, and it's made it to that silver hen, which in return is out of my old pair.
Oh, gotcha.
Of birds. And they
Nice,
throw
man.
some decent bodied birds and good shape birds.
So Jerry has good bloodlines out here, so you can see, guys. And one thing that I can figure out on his loft is, even though his loft is kind of dirty, his pigeons are very healthy, and you can tell, guys, on the video. You know that there's nothing wrong with them. So what you got now, Jerry?
This is a reduced cock bird. You breed this back to a black hen, and you will throw birds that are also reduced in coloration. They will throw this. They will throw a reduced check. As you can tell, this has got some red and brown in it. It's a reduced, and it's out of the same bloodline that black cock bird is. They are actually brothers. That one just happens to be black, and this one took the reduced gene.
Nice.
I have another pair of birds that are the same over here. And actually, you're getting a bird out of that reduced pair.
Really?
Absolutely.
Nice. So you heard that, guys. We're gonna get bird from that breed.
This is a reduced cock bird. That's a reduced hen. Or that's a recessive red cock bird. You're gonna have to edit that one. Reduced cock bird, red, and that's a reduced or a recessive red and a recessive yellow.
Right. I like the color of these two.
And those are the two babies that they got right there. $100 you can buy those babies.
Haha.
Each.
Two of them?
Each.
Each?
Go run them other pair. The reduced pair I had.
So, these are the birds, guys. So, napakaganda ng kampo niya dito, mga kalapatis, mga kabarako. At yung yellow pala na na kalapati, akala ko hindi totoo yun. Yan,
Those are yellow bars right there next to that pin.
So, sa wakas nakakita rin tayo ng yellow na kalapati, mga kalapatids. Ang ganda ng mga parents niya. Yan. So,
that's a yellow pair over there.
Right there?
Yes.
Wow. That's a pretty clean yellow bar, man. Have you flown that one?
No, those are for my breeding. That's a reduced hen right there.
Yeah.
She's reduced, and that cockbird carries reduced, but he's black.
Gotcha. Man, you got great birds over here. So, are you planning to join on the club or one loft race this year?
I've sent 2 birds to the Hoosier Classic One Loft race up in Indiana, northern Indiana, with Jim Ward. He's the owner of the Hoosier Classic. I'm planning on sending one bird over to the Blue Angel Classic over in Pensacola.
Actually, in Alabama. This is the first year that they're gonna use that.
Chad and his brother they're good people.
Yeah, they're very nice people, man. So they're the one who actually helped me out to get with. So shout out to Chad for doing this. So ayun guys, pagkatapos ng mahaba naming usapan ni Jerry, kukunin ko na yung yung crate ko kasi nga bibigyan daw tayo ng 3 kalapati. So sana yung mga kalapati na yon ay magbigay ng karangalan sa atin. So samahan nyo ako, kunin natin yung training box natin mga kalapati. So ayun mga kalapati, mga kabarako, nakuha na natin yung crate natin at bibigyan nga tayo ni Jerry ng 3 kalapati daw. So ang napansin ko lang mga kalapatids, yung mga kalapati niya medyo parang late sa balahibo kumbaga. And then inas ko siya kanina, sabi niya meron daw talaga yung pagbibreed niya at nananalo naman. So we'll see mga kalapatids kung ano yung bibigay niya. At siguro ano na lang, gagawin ko na lang na unboxing video yung bibigay niya sa atin. So yan, hawak niya na yung mga iba. So tara. Bird that Jerry's gonna give it to us. And then Jerry, what's the bloodline of this bird?
They are out of a pair of Hubans that I raised and flew in the last couple years as a young bird and flew them as an old bird. So they're now raising babies for me, and I am willing to give them to you to let you see how well they fly with you.
Awesome. All right, so this is gonna be one of our it's gonna be tested on the club race, so we'll see what's gonna give it to us.
And they are young, so
awesome. So we're gonna put this on the cage or the training box.
This is a ugly blue bar. I call it ugly because it's just a dirty looking ugly bird.
What's the
the parent is, the father is off of that breeding pair that I raised.
Yeah.
That I've been raising babies off of that won money. And the hen is a Huban female that is also in there as well. And she's standing right there in front.
This one?
The hen, yes.
So that's the
3-1 is Banda.
nice. So napansin ko lang mga kalapatis, mga kabarako, at kung mapapansin nyo rin, yung mga kalapati niya may mga sensor galing sa race. Yan, may sensor. Tapos yun, may sensor. Then marami pa dito na napansin ko mga kalapatis, yan may sensor. So matindi yung mga kalapati niya dito mga kalapatis. So back to Jerry. Alright, thank you for that, man. Appreciate that.
You can have it.
That's gonna be added to our collection.
You got those 2 that are in there.
These 2 right here. And finally we're gonna have a 2 off color on our loft. And what's the bloodline of these 2, man? Tell us.
They are out of the reduced pair of birds. The cock bird is reduced. The hen is a silver bar, and she is directly out of the pair over there.
Oh, this one right here?
Yes.
The
hen is out of that pair.
Okay, awesome. All right, guys. So we appreciate these gift birds from Jerry, and then we're gonna test all these birds on the club race. So abangan nyo yan mga kalapatis, mga kabarako. So magiging maganda to. Anything that you wanna say, man?
Good luck.
All right.
We're gonna be competing against the same bloodline.
So what did you tell me earlier? Don't cry if I lose or something?
Don't cry if you lose. Just know you got better birds than some people. Some people may have better tactics as training and flying wise. So good luck.
Yep. Guys, nakuha na natin yung 4 na kalapati na binigay sa atin. So ayun, nagpapasalamat tayo ng sobra kay Jerry kasi binigyan niya tayo ng kalapati. So ayun, at tatapusin ko na yung video dito kasi nga magdadrive pa tayo. So ayun, thanks to Jerry for introducing himself and then introducing all the birds that he has out here. He actually has the best birds around here. At salamat din sa mga birds na binigay niyo sa atin. At yun, peace out. So ayun mga kalapatid, mga kabarako. So nagbabalik ulit tayo with a smile on the face. Man, nahirapan ako nung mag-English kanina. So ayun, at andito na yung birds natin. Binigyan tayo ng 3. At yung 3 na to ay yung mga anak daw ng mga money pigeons daw niya. So ayun, hindi ko naman alam kung totoo yun, but we'll see, man. I mean, there's nothing wrong to i-try sila. So ayun, at ngayon isa-separate ko muna sila to make sure na wala silang sakit. Lalagay ko sila sa separate cage, and then papakainin ko sila ng ideal pills, and then the next couple days titignan ko kung anong itsura nila, and then bibigyan ko sila ng deworm para safe tayo na wala silang dalang sakit para sa mga ibang kalapati natin dito. So ayun, at abangan nyo mga kalapatis, mga kabarako, gagawa ko ng unboxing video sa mga kalapati na binigay sa atin. Isa-isayin natin sila. So ayun, at nagpapasalamat pala ako kay Jerry dahil binigyan tayo ng ibon pang suporta. So ayun mga kalapatis, tapusin ko na yung video na to. Salamat sa pagsuporta sa bawat video na nilalabas natin. At yun, paalam mga kalapatis, peace out, be safe.